Hello. Today's video is about exemption from the English and knowledge of life in UK exams. As everyone would know, when you are applying for indefinite leave to remain, otherwise called settlement or British citizenship in the UK, you are required as part of the application process to show that you can speak and understand English and that you have knowledge of life in the UK. The knowledge of life in the UK will usually be a test about some historical facts and geographical facts about the UK, and the English is at level B1 for speaking and listening. Unfortunately, not everyone is able to pass these exams. So most often than not, people are not able to pass the exams or not attempt to sit the exams at all. So the video is to show that if you have some form of disability or mental health condition, or there are exceptional circumstances in your case, then the Secretary of State will waive the requirement for English and life in UK. The discretion to waive the requirement for English and knowledge of life in the UK is embedded in law under both the immigration rules and also the British Nationality Act 1981, and is clearly set out in the guidance notes that covers both areas. So the focus is on English language and life in UK. Now, those people who are exempt from the English language are those who are 18 and below and those who are over 65. There's a blanket exemption for them. However, those between the ages of 60 and 64 in certain situations could be exempt if they can show that by the time they learn and pass the exams, they are already 65. So again, that's a discretion that is available to the Secretary of State that you can use to apply for your settlement or for your British nationality if you qualify. The other exemption will be for those who have mental health condition or a physical disability. Now, the definition of physical disability is broad. It can be anything that prevents you from studying the English language or from preventing you to writing the test. The other thing is that you can also show that because of a mental health condition, you are not able to prepare for the exams or to sit for the exams. So there are two categories: either not able to prepare or not able to sit for the exams. And the conditions, the physical conditions, can be anything from either partial blindness, total blindness, either problems with your hearing. We've done this before and it works. And with a mental health condition, although there's a requirement for the person to have capacity, if you have any mental health condition like anxiety, like panic attacks, and for some people, when they are writing English exams, it causes them panic and clearly they are unable to pass. If you can show by proof of medical evidence from either your treating psychiatrist or psychologist or your general practitioner, which is a GP, with a detailed report of exactly the condition that prevents you from either preparing for the exams or writing the exams, then the Home Office and the Secretary of State will have a discretion to waive this requirement. So, to recap, what you need to show is that you have a mental health condition or a physical condition that prevents you from preparing for the exams or from writing the exams. The way to go about it, for nationality purposes, there's a pro forma form that your GP will have to complete and you will add it to the application. I always advise my clients that we have to write some supporting letter explaining the condition, because sometimes, because it's a pro forma forms, the doctors just fill it and sign that in their estimation you cannot write the exams. The other one that I quickly want to cover is that if for those who have been in the UK lawfully for 15 years, if you're not able to pass the exams or study and write the exams at level B1, then you can attend an English classes for 75 hours in a year before the application, The English classes should be taken and taught by somebody who is a qualified teacher. Once you've attended the class for 75 hours, you've lived here lawfully for 15 years, and the classes was done a year before the application, he can give you a letter, and then again, you can apply for exemption. In that case, you will write the English at level A1 instead of level B1. This is what I wanted to raise, and hopefully this helps someone. Please, if you cannot speak English and do not understand English very well, have a mental health condition, or have any physical disability that prevents you from studying or writing the exams, or if you've lived here for a long period of time, 15 years lawfully, in those circumstances, there are exceptions and discretions that can be applied to you. I hope this helps someone. Please follow us. However, if you have any more questions, call BWF Solicitors on the numbers below.